Welcome back, guys. How's everyone doing? First of all, I just woke up. Okay? This is off the wake up. This is brush teeth, fresh face, off the wake up. New background. Hello. Hi. Do you like it? I'm back in ATL. Right here in this space is where I feel the most comfortable to spend hours in. This is my room. Just generalized living is just so much better. It's so much better. All right, guys. I have my notes. This time it's a little planned or things that I want to talk about. Last time I didn't really have anything. I was just kind of jumping around, which honestly, to be all fair, this is kind of me jumping around too. But it's just more like I know what I want to jump to. And no, they're not related. First of all, what's this guy? Clerk. Oh my gosh, I feel so evil. Clint Clerk. Is that his name? I hope I'm saying his name right because I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm like an adult now because I don't think I've ever been asked how do I feel about a political situation other than the whole Gaza thing. And honestly, when I first saw it, because I people on TikTok, they're making it seem like it was some gory, gore type evil, not evil, but some type of scary.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And I saw the video and I thought it was a regular. It didn't even look, bro, it didn't even look like anything special to me. Maybe because I'm so used to seeing, that whole genocide, just being on display and the raw of everything, that looked like nothing compared to it. And it seemed like the whole world just flipped over that. But it was just I don't know why it's just not that serious to me. And honestly, what makes it even worse in my head is just a real person really just died. That was a real human being that had a real life, a kid, right? And a wife and had a whole thing going on with his life. His death was he got shot on, he was murdered, and he was murdered in front of a whole bunch of people, and it was televised. So people are seeing it all over, uncensored and everything, and it still does not give real. It just gives is that not crazy? Why do I feel so nonchalant about it? Why is it not hitting me? It's I don't know. It don't even look real. It kind of just looks like a game. And honestly, everything on social media looks like a game. Everything just doesn't feel real. It really doesn't feel real. That to me did not feel real. The way that people are reacting don't feel real. It just feels like a joke. And it's crazy because his death is being celebrated right now. I don't even know what this man did. I heard that he was something about gun violence and some other stuff. I feel bad that I don't know what he is, so I don't want to I don't know if he's a bad person. So I don't want to say nothing too much. I don't want to be on one side or the other side. I kind of want to be neutral, but I just know that I feel a little bad, that people can just die and people could just post stuff and really just do anything, and it just kind of looks like nothing. The fact that there are so many people who could just watch people die and then smile or laugh or just be he deserved it. I don't even know what he did is crazy. Talk I'm gonna bring up something I talked about on stream one time that everyone was just bro, why are you on about this? But I just feel it needs to be talked about because it's kind of weird. It's bums.
Damn. Here we go again.
Yes. We're gonna talk about bums, right? So you know how I'm not talking about homeless people. I'm not talking about homeless people. I'm talking about bums. I'm talking about the ones who just give up and then they're just still alive. Those. Talk about the people who literally did not give up. They just bums. Like a part of me, bro. Just a part of me feels like I mean, like obviously I don't want to be a bum, right? But like when you really think about it, how do bums become bums? Like, you know those stories where they'd be like, "Oh my God, this guy was so smart in school. He used to have all straight A's. He used to do this. He had a job. He had blah 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 blah." And then you're like, now he's a bum. Especially like in Bermuda, it's like you grow up with these people, you see them like, their lives or whatever, how they like grow up, and then the next year, they're a bum. Like the next year they're on the street, the next year they're doing something. And it's like, how did they become a bum? And how do I not become a bum? Like I'm so lazy to the point where I don't even want to go to work, right? Like I don't want to work. And is that not the making of a bum? Like the lazy mindset of not wanting to go to work? I don't know. They're winning in life right now. Just a little part of me feels like bums are winning. They're people who choose not to do for themselves. That's what a bum is. Like they could have done for themselves, but they choose not to. Like for whatever reason, they just like, nah, I'd rather you do it for me. There are some very, 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 very high class bums in this world. And honestly, I know too many bums. Like it's so weird. It's like they're not on the street. They have a house, but they're literally bums. Like they're just bums who have families that love them. Like literally. They just sit home all day, doing nothing, complain, eat their parents' food, choose not to go to school, choose not to do this, but can smoke and can go out every week. What? Choose not to work, still can get their hair done. Like, you know what I mean? Like those people. I don't want to be that person. Like, how do those people, and then they live to like 40, 50, 60, doing the same thing. Then they apply for assistance after their parents can't help them, or their parents just die and then they just stay on they check or whatever. But how the helly do people become those type of bums where they just do absolutely nothing? Like how do you do that? And it's kind of like a talent in my head because it's like that is impressive. That's really impressive. Like you're telling me you live rent free, you don't have to get a job, you don't have to go to school, you don't have to have any type of nothing going. You just live and complain and that's it. But you can still go out on the weekends and drink and smoke and eat and do whatever the hell you want. Sometimes they can even drive. That is a bum. How do you become one of those? But like, are they also winning in life because like they don't have to do nothing and they still have fun? Like that's how I be thinking sometimes. I'm like how lame is it really to be a bum? But I'm scared because I just feel like my parents might let me be a bum one day. Like, what if I get really old? Not really old, but like, let's say I'm 25 and my life is just not together. I would be a bum. Like, I don't think that. I think my mom would kick me out. I don't think my dad would want to kick me out, but I think my mom would just be like, get her out. Like, she's lazy. Leave. Like, I'm pretty sure my mom would be quick to try to get rid of me. The educated bums need to be studied. I can't lie. Like, let there be a study done about the bums. Just kind of just like they kind of like celebrities, honestly. They got so much money and so much. Well, they don't even have a lot of money. They're just taken care of to the point where they just can be a bum. Like they're low key winning, but they're low key losing. No, I don't really see the cons that much, but I definitely see the pros. It's just like I know they're not winning. I don't know how, but I know they're not winning. I just can't prove it yet.
It's all a fucking act. And I ain't buying
There's something off about you, Morgan. I should have seen it before.
it.
I just know they're not winning.
And one day I'm gonna figure out what it is.
I was walking to work like I said, I literally only had on this I'm Better Than You shirt, a black skirt, and my face card. That was it. I was walking on the street. I was walking to work. This lady stops me. She goes, "Oh my gosh, I love your style." But like, honestly, and it kind of just reminded me like I don't have any bad clothing in my closet. Like So I kind of immediately thought of that. I was like, damn, like, what? Like, what? You're telling me I'm still eating the girlies up?
No.
That was weird. I was just like, that was like a big like moment for me, especially since I was down about how I was looking. And then this girl didn't compliment the worst outfit I thought I had. And today's episode, I kind of really wanted to just talk about myself, honestly.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Let's start with my stats. I'm 20 years old. I'm 5'5". Sometimes I like to think that I'm 5'6", because one time I was told that I was 5'6", but then I was told that I was 5'5". My favorite artist right now is Travis Gambino, though. Um, I have. I'm trying to count how many piercings I have. One, two, so 4, 5, 8. 8 piercings. 0 tattoos. I am a hairstylist. I'm in school for business, but I'm graduating soon. So I'm in school for business. I have a master in cosmetology. Uh, I think I'm gonna go back to school for trichology. My Instagram has 723 followers, which is crazy because I literally gained these followers within the last month. I have, I think, 45 or 43 subscribers on YouTube. I have 2,000 something followers on TikTok and 50 something followers on Twitch. So those are my stats. And my love life is non existent, which is crazy because I'm 20 and I'm supposed to be married about now, I think. Or maybe I thought. I thought I was supposed to be married right now, but I guess that's not happening, which is kind of okay. I guess that's kind of okay. But I feel like talking about like relationships and love and stuff like that in Islam is so not real. Like, just don't bring it up. People want to start talking about it the most when you're really not getting married, and they're like, "What is happening? Why aren't you getting married? What?" Well, you're at that age. Why didn't you warn me about this a long time ago? Like, why am I just finding out that men exist? I'm joking. I didn't just figure it out, but it's kind of the reality. Like, talking about relationships is so crazy because it's like, you know, women and men are not supposed to mix and, all that stuff. So it's like I've always wondered, like, how are we supposed to get married if we're like not supposed to be around that people, like those people? Like, how does it become? Like, honestly, I really think the truth is you pray for it. Like, you pray for it and Allah does it. Like, honestly, because you are not supposed to be like, I guess, mixing or whatever with the opposite sex. I don't know. I just feel like we should be more comfortable about it. Like, I feel like we should be so more comfortable talking about relationships and feelings and stuff like that. Like, or am I wrong? No, I don't think you're wrong. Like, I don't see how it's like a bad thing to talk about. Like, and it's so crazy because growing up, it was like hearing my like adults or like people in school like talk about like their husbands and they're going on a date and stuff like that was so weird. It was like you're going on a date like in public. I guess that's the whole point, right? To figure out this stuff when you're older. And it's funny though. It's actually funny because I like to be like I don't like to be inside. I really don't like to be inside. And I know like you shouldn't be outside past a certain time, as a woman by yourself or whatever, but I really don't know why. Is it because I'm just in my 20s and I don't want to be inside? I don't know. But like I'd rather be at my friend's house. Like I'd rather not be home. Cause what is it like I'd rather be with somebody, long story short. So it's like I feel like when I go out, I feel like my parents are like thinking that like I'm linking up with somebody or something like that. And I'm not. Not only that, I think that how awkward I am when it comes to like relationships and dating and stuff like that. I think that if I were to have to go on a date, I would probably wear this. Because do I not look good right now? Like, I have to put on a dress. Why? Why do I have to put on a dress if I look good like this? You know what I'm saying? I also just don't like dates. I don't like what do they call like eating out? Yeah, eating out at a table and stuff like that. That's uncomfortable. Like, I don't want to eat out at a table. I don't know why. Like, there's people around me. It's cold. You have to wait 30 minutes for the food to come. We're just right next to each other in each other's faces, like awkwardly. Why would I want to do that? So, no, my ideal date has nothing to do with eating at all, actually. Like, I feel like that was the most awkward thing to ever put people in. Like, who came up with that? Like, take me out to eat. Why is that a thing? Why we want to go out to eat so bad? Please don't take me out to eat. Oh my, bro, one of my friends, I love her. She told me how like one of her friends made a dua to, you know, meet her husband. Like she had like a very specific dua. It was like, oh, I want to meet him like under the rain or something. Something very specific. And it happened. So my friend was like, "Oh, hell yeah, like that works. I'm making that same dua." So she made a very specific dua about how she wanted to meet somebody in like a casual setting. Like she don't want it to be nothing weird. She wanted to be very like organic and yeah, so that's what she made her dua for and it happened. Like both girls did made a dua and both girls are now like low key engaged, which is actually crazy. So now I'm thinking that I maybe should make the duo. Like, but like I haven't made it yet for real because I'm not sure like how I want it to happen. Because I'm indecisive. Like, can you imagine being able to make a duo about like how you want to meet your husband? It coming true, but you get to pick it. I need to make my duo, bro. About what I want. I just don't know. Like, dang, being indecisive and having to get married is crazy. Like, but then again, like there's this new thing going around, like where people don't really want to get married anymore. Like especially in the Muslim community, like I've heard a lot of people saying, like a lot of girls saying, "Yeah, I'm okay if I just don't get married. Like I just be rich auntie." And sometimes I feel like that's a lie. Like I feel like they're kind of like where I am, but just a little different. Like where you're like whatever happens happens, but you're not gonna like force or act dumb to find somebody. You know what I mean? That's kind of I feel like how all girls are, but the way that they act, they just seem like hell no, which is so crazy. I got this. Crazy. Why do I swear it's like how is this zombies in tea? How can this be zombies in tea if I keep dying as soon as the tea comes out? Yeah, these girls pretty much just don't want to. They don't want to get married, or they don't want to have kids. How how did that happen? Sometimes, like sometimes when I was younger, I used to say I didn't want to have kids, bro. Or like even to this day, like I really don't like all kids. Like I don't like babies. I like when they're like bigger. Like when they have personality. Like when they're just like a newborn, they kind of scare me a little bit. Like it's like this weird alien thing. It's just crying, pooping itself, crying and pooping itself. And then it just keeps crying and pooping itself. Maybe once in a while it giggles and it spirals for a second, but at the end of the day, it's just crying and pooping itself. So it's like I don't really want that. I kind of want when it can say mommy, daddy, hello, hi, tapping. Like that's a human being to me. This thing that is crying and pooping itself is very scary. Very scary. I don't like that. Like, when it starts getting older, I like that. So I used to always say, like, yeah, I don't really want to have a baby because I wanted to like skip that phase. But even then, I've kind of just gotten over it. I'm just like, I'm mature now. Like, you obviously can't get a toddler without having a baby first. I still haven't made my dua, guys. I just don't know what to say. Like, what do I be like? Ya Allah, please, 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 get me a man who has. How did they say it? I should have asked her how she specifically did it. Like, I should have asked her, like, how did she word it? Man, being indecisive is crazy. I should have asked her how she worded it. Maybe I would have gotten somewhere with it. But okay, I'm just gonna make it. I'm just gonna make it, right? I'm not gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna tell you if it happens. Okay. So what's today? September 15th. It's Oma's birthday. It's Kron's birthday. Happy birthday to Thamas. Okay. All right. We're gonna make the door. I'm gonna tell you if it happens. If I'm still doing this podcast and it happens like the way that I say it, or maybe I should say it out loud so that in case it does happen, oh my god, that means I have to decide now. Okay, let me think of something really quickly. Hold on. Before I start this match, I gotta think about this. Oh my gosh. Okay, organically, it doesn't. It needs to be specific. Man, this is hard. I gotta say one specific thing. Okay, I'm not gonna try to do like a whole list of things. I'm gonna try to do like I'm gonna say I want it organically, and I'm gonna list one specific like key element and see if that happens. Uh, I feel like I should be like in a funny way. You know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say organically with a plot twist. Why would I want to put myself through that? No, organically, easy, and not like he's easy, but like like just smooth. Like, is that organically? God, Lee, man, organically, and I want it to feel like a rom com. Period. Those are nice. Okay, I'm gonna say I want it organically, and I want it to feel like a rom com, and he has to have a trade. Well, he don't have to work in a trade. He just has to know a trade. Okay, ready? I'm not gonna tell you. I'm just gonna pray. I mean. Okay, I made it. And I also added in he has to be a good Muslim. Okay. Period. 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 Period.
Please don't say goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. My heart keeps calling by.
Made it, nigga, but I'm back though, nigga.
Yeah, honestly, I think I'm done. I've died twice. Yeah, so eventually one day I'm gonna do like the questions at the end where you guys like would DM me a question or whatever. I'll answer them on like at the end of the podcast or whatever. I got the idea from Vanilla Mace. At the end of her podcast, she does like little questionnaire thingies where she answers people's questions or whatever. I don't even know for real. I just heard her say it one time. And on the end of her videos that I never really fully watched. But it's a good idea, so I kind of want to try it one day. So, anyways, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.